Hello, YouTube. How you guys doing? I'm Mike the Canadian. Just give me a second here. There we go. I'm not so yellow. Yeah, let's get started. Let's do some Jeopardy. Hope you guys are having a good day. Yes, I see. Notice the picture. All right, give me a big brain emoji. Let me know that you're there, and let's get the show on the road. These are Final Jeopardy from the last 8 years. We've come across a few duplicates, but I'm usually ready. IC and Michelle. Anybody on Reddit want to know? Historic names. A recent biography of this 13th century man is subtitled From Venice to Xanadu. From Venice to Xanadu. Thanks for the 3 upvotes on Reddit and the one on YouTube. Hey, old man. I don't know. Were you on this morning? My phone died after like 2 minutes this morning. Sad way to end my morning show. But anyways. A recent biography of this 13th century man is subtitled From Venice to Xanadu. I see. Gets it. Same with Mike the Canadian. I got it too. Who is Marco Polo? Michelle gets it as well. Old man's belt, too. All right. Let's get rid of the gum. State capitals. Baton Rouge and this other state capital both have 2-word French names. Neither is named for a person. What's the other French name? 2-word French names. I can't think of what it would be. State capitals. Baton Rouge and this other state capital both have 2-word French names. Neither is named for a person. Oh, yes. There we go. Old man's belt, I think, has it. Yeah, Des Moines, Iowa is correct. No, not New Orleans. It was Des Moines. 24 people watching on Reddit. Hope you guys are having a great day. Pro basketball. This first NBA playoff game outside the United States was played in this city. No hint there. Oh, no, that's not even right. Oh, it could be right. I was thinking of first finals game, but it just said first playoff game. Hello, a flower ID. Yes, what is Toronto? It could have actually been Vancouver, because we both had teams at the same time, but Vancouver didn't make it. It went to where are the Grizzlies? Memphis, right? Memphis Grizzlies. Presto Pans, nice to see you. It's been a while. Anyways, Toronto was correct. Science. Oh. All righty. Feeling the love on Reddit already. The broadcast was rudely ended. Let me just get them back here. I'll just do it because that's the kind of guy I am. Talk amongst yourselves. Did you have a good day? I have a hard decision to make. March break, mid-March. We're booked for a cruise, but I don't think we can go. So I have to cancel and lose some money sooner than later. Makes me sad. Anyways, what are we? $2.95. Oops. Try this again. Hello, Reddit. We're back, and hopefully I won't be cut off this time. Yeah. I know. That's why my wife has type 1 diabetes as well as asthma. So, anyways, we could go to Florida and stay in our house. Like, we only went out. The only person shopped was me. and we went to play mini golf once, and we went to a beach once, and that was basically it. So we could stay to ourselves in Iceland. We just got our own car and just avoided the crowds. But yeah, the cruise ship, it's hard to enjoy it without, I don't know, stay in your room all day, order in, and enjoy your balcony. I mean, it's crazy. Anyways, it's kind of sad, but I think it's probably what we have to do. I'm losing the $900. That's kind of a lot. Shakespeare. Alrighty, sorry, Reddit. We're chit-chatting. Yes, I'm back. Let's see if we can keep this going. Shakespeare. 2 of the 4 Shakespeare plays in which ghosts appear on stage. I think I know a couple of them. Oh, I need to bring this back here. 2 out of 4 that bring ghosts. It was all the way. The cruise was going to go to Aruba, which is our favorite island in the Caribbean. So it was like a southern one. And Bonaire, which we'd never been to. Anyways, I don't want to dwell on it too much. It makes me sad. Oh, my camera again is really far right. Anyways, here we go. All right, one more thing here. Take the volume off, and we're good to go. All right, let's see what ones are there. What is Hamlet, Julius Caesar, Macbeth, and Richard III were the 4, so you had to have 2 of them. So Macbeth and Hamlet would have been correct. I see Mel getting them. I was thinking King Lear myself. The Flower ID. Yes, here, fan. The ABC Islands. We've been to A and C, and this was supposed to. Anyways, we haven't canceled yet, but I think my wife will be like, cancel. That's what needs to be done. Anyways, Carnival. I just read too before the show, so I'm talking about it. If we had been on Royal, we would have got a full refund. Just bugs me. Anyways, $900 is $900, I guess. The Western Hemisphere, made up of one large and many smaller islands. It's the most populous of Britain's remaining overseas territories. What would that be? I think I know. Oh no, I am incorrect. No, Sameo, it is not the Falklands. Stay away from cruise ships. Yeah. No, not the Canary Islands. My guess was incorrect. Missed the question. Cece, have you been on here before? I think you have. Just the numbers don't ring a bell. Here we go. Oh, it was its largest overseas state with one large and many smaller islands. I looked at the answer, so I can't repeat it verbatim. What is the UK's largest remaining territory, overseas territory? It's not the Orkney Islands. Anybody? Flower ID, Old Man's Belt? Got any ideas? Oh, yes, Clatado. I do remember that. You have been on before. Anybody? I didn't get it right, and I usually know. I guess Grand Cayman, but it is actually, in fact, Bermuda, Japan. What are you talking about, Old Man's Boat? Japan. And I mean Bermuda, not Japan. Bermuda. Come on, Sameo. You should know. Bermuda. What's the YouTube? Hero Fishing. It is Generous Trivia. Go to Generous Trivia and on YouTube, and you'll have a chance to win some money. And usually a better experience. You got 8 or so folks over there. All right, he forgot about and Grand Cayman. I think Grand Cayman is bigger than some of the ones you mentioned. Anyways, American history. Alexander Hamilton Stevens of Georgia was the only person to hold this office. Anybody know? Thanks for the 4 upvotes and 25 people on Reddit after getting snafu'd by Reddit once again. Alexander Hamilton Stevens of Georgia was the only person to hold this office. It's not Treasury or Secretary or the only person, guys. So if you say stuff like Secretary of State, there's many people. There we go. Higgins and Sniggins. Is that your name? Higgins Higgins or Higgins Sniggins or Higgins Niggins. It was Vice President of the Confederacy. Vice President of the Confederacy. All righty. Next question. Is it time for a generous point? Again, if you're on Reddit and you want to earn generous points, you need to go to YouTube and look up Generous Turia. All right. Here we go. This is for a generous point. First person to get it wins the point. People in government. Now in his job, this is in 2005. I don't know if that makes it does make an impact. People in government. Now in his job over 17 years, he's the longest serving president appointee other than Supreme Court members. Presidential appointee? It's shortened PRES, so I'm not even sure. Hello there. Hero, you may need 5 minutes, Hero, fishing. I set it to automatic, but the default is 5 minutes. I may have missed that today. So just give it 5 minutes. All righty. What year was again? This is in 2005. I did clarify that, Denjoga. People in government. Now in his job over 17 years, he's the longest serving presidential appointee other than Supreme Court members. So we got a few. I'm going to look at the answer. Who is it? EMT. EMT got it right with Alan Greenspan. Alan Greenspan is correct. All right. Oh, that was a generous point question and nobody got it. So at least nobody on YouTube got it. See, EMT, bro, you need to go over to YouTube and you could win points. All right. Again, Jeopardy style answers, Presto fans and such. Yeah. The 1950s for a generous point. He died October 9th, 1958 at Castel Gandolfo. Interesting. I don't think he was a character in Lord of the Rings. Anybody know the 1950? He died October 9th, 1958 at Castel Gandolfo. No, it's not Che Guevara or Tolkien. Yeah, it's nothing to. I think that Gandolfo was just a coincidence. It has nothing to do with. Nope, not Gandhi. Actually, usually I don't say anything when it's a generous point question. Not Pancho or Picasso. Once again, Gandhi strikes again. There we go. Michelle gets it. And gets the point. Yes, it was Pope Pius the 12th. All right. Let's continue on here. World geography. These three nations each border the world's largest and smallest oceans. Oh, I think I know. Let's see. Yes, Mike the Canadian nails it. Pope Prius. That little known one of, yeah, what do you call it? Electric vehicle fame, Pope Prius. Oh, I already looked at the answer. It's these three countries have coast on the largest and smallest oceans of the world. No, Glanton and Uncle Doug is incorrect. Sameo is incorrect. Garrett Clausen is okay, people. What is the largest ocean in the world? What is the smallest ocean in the world? What is the smallest ocean of the world? It's not Indian. No, no. There we go. EMT, Pacific and the Arctic is the question. I got to break it down for you. I don't think I've seen the right answer yet. I see. Greenland is not a country. What are the three countries, Flower ID, that touch those three or two oceans? CC? Iceland is not in the middle of the Pacific. It's in the middle of the Atlantic. Garrett, you're so close. Anjin, I'm not sure what AIS is. So we are waiting till somebody gets this. There we go. Anjin, get it. It's the US, Alaska, Canada, like BC, and obviously our northern territories, and Russia, because it goes off to the Pacific side as well as obviously the northern side. So yes, Canada, the US, and Russia. Boy, that was somewhat painful. EMT, Higgins finally getting it. Flower ID also putting is there. Anyways, here we go. The Academy Awards. The Academy Awards. Peter Finch was the first winner of a posthumous Best Actor Oscar. He was first to get two posthumous acting. Oh, sorry. Okay. It's a bit worded, a bit funny. Peter Finch was the first winner of a posthumous Best Actor Oscar, who, being a he, was the first to get two posthumous acting nominations. Boy, that was a little painful. Thanks for the 9 upvotes on Reddit, as well as the 5 on YouTube. You're a fan. Greenland isn't a country. Even if it was, it wouldn't satisfy the answer. Greenland is part of Denmark. But Greenland's in the middle of the Atlantic, not the Pacific. So no, you're thinking too recently. It's not Heath Ledger. It's not Betty White. Too soon. There we go. Sameo gets it with who is James Dean? Yeah, you needed to go back a little further. Oh, yeah, this is back in 2009, too. So a couple of those answers wouldn't even have applied. Anyways, here we go. Next question. Poetry. About her, Tennyson wrote, she took the tax away the tax away and built herself an everlasting name. Interesting. Total guess. Well, they work sometimes, the mail. Flower ID also gets James Dean as well. Hero. Did you try after 5 minutes, hero fishing? That's what is supposed to be the limit. Did you subscribe, hero fishing? You got to subscribe first, and then within 5 minutes, you should be able to. I'm not sure if you subscribed or not. About her, Tennyson wrote, she took the tax away and built herself an everlasting name. Who do we have here? Queen Victoria Brown. There we go. Ralego. Ralego is correct. I'm not sure, hero fishing, why that's the case. Did you hit it twice and subscribe and unsubscribe? No idea. What is Lady Godiva? Ralego getting it right. Alrighty, next question. Literary characters. This owner of a large estate in Derbyshire. Sorry, Samael. Derbyshire? Yeah, Derbyshire. Is described as proud at least half a dozen times. Did you catch that? Literary characters. This owner of a large estate in Derbyshire is described as proud at least half a dozen times. I see, yes. Anybody? Let's see. I should go. Oh, yes. There we go. Cece. Presto pants. Denjogo was close. There we go with the correction. Who is Mr. Fitzwilliam Darcy? Darcy is correct. What book is that from? Show my literary ignorance here. What book are we talking about? There we go. Flower ID gets it as well. Alpha Numerics. When this American company incorporated in 1902, its first products were grinding abrasives and sandpaper. Alpha Numerics. That should be somehow Pride and Prejudice. Okay. Or Price and Prejudice. There we go. Here, fishing, getting Pride. Alpha Numerics. That makes sense. Yes, Danjoga, CC, and Anjin. Fishing. Just in reverse. Yes. 3M. Making a killing off their N95s these days. Hero Fishing and Flower ID, EMT Bro, all getting it as well. Alrighty. Anybody got their N95s? We got some. Just in case. 19th. Did I tell you my son in Grove City, Pennsylvania? We stopped just for some lunch and something. Anyways, he was separated from us, and somebody yelled out of their vehicle, "Nice mask!" So yes, my son got trolled for wearing a mask in America. Surprise, surprise. 19th century America. Springs at Weston, Missouri, provided water to wagon trains and McCormick's. Now the U.S. oldest continually operated one of these. Anybody know? springs at Weston, Missouri provided water and wagon trains and McCormick's. Now the U.S. oldest continually operating one of these. There we go. It's not a gold mine, a paddle steamer, or a water wheel. There you go. Yeah, I don't know. It wasn't a big deal. It wasn't like it upset him or anything. But no, not a saloon or a whorehouse or a steam engine. I think this is a bit difficult to. It's something that needs a lot of water. That's what I was thinking. I don't think it was what it wasn't the source of it, but what it supplied. I was thinking well as well, but it's what it supplied. Just think back in the day, what was the most important use of water? And it wasn't the toilet. No, it's not steam engine. It does mention that, but this was the other use. So let's just say we need water to drink, but what kind of water do people really like? There we go. Sameo finally gets all my hints. I see you were close with. What is a distillery? A distillery. They needed their booze. Alrighty, physics. Discovered in the early 20th century, these two particles, one with a positive charge, the other a packet of energy, differ by a letter. What's that? Yeah, I know what it is. Okay. Let's try it. Discovered in the early 20th century, one with a positive charge, the other a packet of energy, differ by one letter. I got this one. John, a bit of a typo there, but I think he knows what he's talking about. How many do we got? We got 12. Well, thanks for hanging out, guys. There we go. Engine with the correct spelling. And yes, Mike the Canadian got it as well. Proton and photon. John, Engine, and Sameo. Nobody on Reddit got it. Oh, Flower ID. What is a distillery? Alrighty. Hello there, random. Alrighty. Word origins. The name of this branch of mathematics. Oh, I think we've done that. So I am going to continue. Geography. It's the largest island on the west coast of North America. North America. Yes. Mike the Canadian got it. We're not going for any generous point here, so I can be. Yes, Cece, John, and Anjan getting it, as well as formula. Yes, what is Vancouver Island? So Vancouver, if you don't know geography, Vancouver is our third largest city. It's on the mainland, but beside it is Vancouver Island, which also has Victoria, which is the capital of BC. Just to make it confusing. Their biggest city is on the mainland called Vancouver, and the island is also called Vancouver Island. Because somebody I saw said Victoria Island, Denjoga, but that Victoria is on the island, but it's actually named Vancouver. So, yeah. I've been to Vancouver. I've never been to Vancouver Island, though I like to be in future. Gave silver. Thank you. Lazy Library. Thanks for the silver. Exactly. And then to make it more confusing, there's also a Vancouver in Washington as well, which is not connected to the one in, obviously, it's an American city as well. So 3 different Vancouvers. All right, world capitals. At 4,000 miles, the farthest apart capitals of bordering countries are these two cities, one on a peninsula. What would that be? Oh, I know what it is. I got it. Yes. Yes. Yes, there's Victoria the state as well. Anyways, I nailed another geography question. I'm quite proud of myself. No, I don't think Perth, like Australia, doesn't border any country, right? So it can't be Australia. Ralego, you're very close, but not quite. There we go. Niggins gets it right. Yeah, go ahead. This isn't for a generous point, CC. The only time you answer individually is when it's a generous point question. So anybody on a YouTube want to give it a whirl? Ralego, you're very close, but you didn't quite get two cities there. You swapped cities and countries. Anyways, Mike the Canadian got this. Istanbul and Constantinople. Adapt. You do know that it's the same city, and it's nobody's business but the Turks. There we go. Yes, it is Moscow and Pyongyang. Michelle also thinking North Korea is not the name of a city. It's the name of a country. Anyways, Moscow and Pyongyang. There we go. Regalo got it as well. Alrighty. Fast food. Fast food. The sandwich was first sold. This sandwich was first sold in 1962 as an attempt to give the many Catholics of Cincinnati something to eat on Fridays during Lent. I have an idea. Pyongyang. Yes. Neil's another one. The Canadian. No, the McFish. No, I see. They don't call it quite that, but Denjoga, JK, as well as Presto Pans. And who is here? Formula, Hero Fishing. No, almost Hero Fishing. There we go. What is the filet o fish? Filet fish. My dad recently, we went to McDonald's and he ordered it. I honestly wondered if it was on the menu anymore, but in small town Canada, they are still serving filet of fishes. I was surprised. I was like, do people still order that? I guess so. All right, Oscar-winning films. 1950 film was the only Best Picture that featured Marilyn Monroe. She played an actress playing an actress. Yeah, so man, I think they have them. I just was so surprised. I hadn't heard of anybody ordering them for like forever. So I just think, no, it's not What Is Some Like It Hot. Formula. We are playing Jeopardy style answers, but yes, that's correct. Formula 977 has it right on Reddit. Reddit beats YouTube. Everybody thinking Some Like It Hot. That's not correct. Oh, Cece just tried his first filet of fish. I probably have one, but I cannot remember when or why. There we go. No, nobody's got it on YouTube. Interesting. It's not Jennifer Prefer Blondes. Some like it cold. It's like the Adam is part of the answer. I see, going over every temperature of water known to mankind. Anybody know the wife of Adam? The Bible's Adam? There we go. Here, fam, finally get it. What is All About Eve? All About Eve is correct. Alrighty. American novels. Oh, I haven't asked the general. Oh, I'm a little behind here. All right. American novels. First person. I've given up on the die. I like it first because I don't know. Somebody answering second or third could have looked at an answer above them. Whereas if it's the first person, they have no chance. So here we go. American novels. This is for a generous point. Again, if you're on Reddit and you want to answer generous points, you got to go to YouTube, look up generous trivia. All right, American novels. The narrative in this 1851 novel contains a dissertation on cetology. Cetology. Well, that's part of the reason I can. The angle. Oh, there you go. That's better. Cetology. American novels. The narrative in this 1851 novel contains a dissertation on cetology. There we go. Relego. Oh, Tenjoga joining the delete the answer. It's all right. No worries. Relego gets it. Yes. What is Moby Dick? Moby Dick is correct. Relego, CC, and JK getting it right. Cetology, yes. Get rid of the evidence. All right. Sportsbook. So Michelle and Relego have the points for today. I did see that. I do post them. Somebody was mentioning putting them up on maybe. I do post them on Reddit. I haven't in a while. I should do that. As well as somebody commented about some cards. Was it somebody offering them to send them to me? I should just reply to the email. Anyways. Alrighty. Cytology and cetology. Anyways, could have pronounced it wrong. Alrighty. Sounds good, Hero Fishing. Here we go. Sports books. In 1998, the author of this controversial 1970 book was finally invited to play in a Yankees old-timers game. Controversial sports book. Sorry, sportsbook. In 1998, the author of this controversial 1970 book was finally invited to play at Yankees old timers game. It must be something knocking the. Yeah. I think you're right for the book. Oh, no. We're all wrong. Yeah, there we go. JK and Stacy get it right. I'm not sure what this book is, but Ball 4. What is Ball 4? By Jim Bouton. Yeah, it was naming. Oh, yeah, it sounded like they wanted the author. Anyways, maybe I just misread it wrong. Anyways, Ball 4, I think, was the answer, and Bouton was the author. I think I might have misread it. I could have been wrong. Although 3 people did put Ball 4, a flower ID as well. So, anyways, is it some controversial ball call that no people for 28 years despise this guy for writing? Anyways, American novels. Chapter 3 of this 1826 novel is prefaced by a quote from the poem, An Indian at the Burial Place of His Fathers. Oh, okay. Especially the betting part. JK. The betting is always a big no-no. American novels. Chapter 3 of his 1826 novel is prefaced by a quote from the poem An Indian at the Burial Place of His Father. Not this, sorry, not his. It should be the novel name, not, I misspoke there. Yes, who has it? J.K. Thomas, as well as Formula, both getting What is Last of the Mohicans. Revenant. I like that movie. Not sure. I did read up. Not totally historically accurate, like most. All right, mountains. Here we go. This is going to be a generous point question. This is just the type of person I am. All right. The highest peak outside of Asia is found in this range. I have a guess. I'll ask it again, then I'll look. Mountains. The highest peak outside of Asia is found in this mountain range. Yes. Nails another one. Oh, Flower ID. Yes, Last of the Mohicans was correct. Nobody's getting it. Makes me even happier. I don't know why. Why would that make me happy that I'm getting them and nobody else is? Nice one, CC. No, it's not. It's not the Alps. It's not. There we go. That was your first answer, right, JK? Yeah, it was. There we go. JK gets it. Yes, JK. What is the Andes? So JK gets the points. Higgins Niggins, you also get the points. Yeah, a couple of countries, but yeah, the Alps is not. It's called Mount Aconcagua. Aconcagua? Does that sound right? I don't know. Artsy, saucy, Spanish. Should know. Alrighty. U.S. landmarks. So Michelle Ralego and JK getting the points so far tonight. U.S. landmarks. In 1942, a Maryland area was named for... Oh, I think I did that one, right? Yes, I did that one. We're doing another one. Secretaries of State. The two secretaries of state who received BAs in political science from Wellesley, 10 years apart. Anybody know? Secretaries of State. This is from 2016. So the two secretaries of state who received BAs in political science from Wellesley, 10 years apart. Denjoga got half of it right. JK, I'm not sure where that answer is coming from, but Mel getting the same half. There we go. JK gets it right with who are Madeleine Albright and Hillary Clinton. Hillary Clinton. Denjoga got it as well. Languages. Of the 6 official languages of the United Nations, the one spoken by the fewest people worldwide. I got a guess. Let's see. Of the 6 official languages of the UN, the one that's speaking least worldwide. 6 official languages, guys. There's only 6. So it can't be very obscure. Like Flemish, Hebrew, and Estonian are probably too obscure. Anyways, it's all right. There we go. Here, fan. I'll put us out of our miseries. Yes, what is French, actually? French. I thought Russian, too, for some reason. But French, yeah, isn't there a lot of French? But is Russian, I wondered, is Russian one of the six? It may not be, actually. So, anyways, we're on to the next question. Americana, Flower ID, and Higgins. Higgins gets it as well with French. America. What would the six be? Let's work it out. English, French, Spanish. I think you'd think Chinese, right? Chinese, Arabic, Russian. You're saying Russian is one of the ones? Yeah. Okay. And there's more Russian speaker than French speakers. Anyways, CC, we're moving on. Americana. In June 1885, it made a historic transatlantic voyage in 214 crates on the frigate Isere. I think I know what this is. John is going to... Have you been drinking, John? You're thinking about your liver there. What is the Statue of Liberty? But you did correct it. I see there, John. Yes, John, I see, as well as Denjoga and Formula, as well as Mike the Canadian, all get what is the Statue of Liberty. Came over. Imagine that ship had sunk. That would have stank. We would have never seen it. Anyways, you could say that about anything that was transported on a boat at some point, or even on a plane, right? What if it had sunk? Alrighty. The Statue of Sobriety. Alrighty. Bubba. Yes, you get it as well. So did Flower ID. All right. Celebrations. Homecoming Scotland is a year-long celebration of this man's 250th birthday on January 25th, 2009. Homecoming Scotland. What could that be? Or who could that be? Retract. I see he wants to retract. With Joyce, Burns, Wallace. Oh, there we go. Denjoga and Mel, as well as JK. I think Anjin almost had. Yes. Who is Burns? Robbie Burns is correct. I don't even know who that is. I'm not that smart. When it all comes down to it, I'm not as smart as Alex Trebek, man. He knew. I bet you he could answer about 90% of them. I guess also when you repeat these questions year after year, you start to learn them, I'm sure. Famous Americans. He coined the term Usonian, 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 for his U.S. designs that were meant to bring beauty and humanity to ordinary people. I know, Stacy. He had them all, man. This is true, Higgins Niggins. There are other places that speak Russian. That's true. I was thinking French is spoken, but yeah, it's true. Russian's also. Not Busoni, Guggenheim, or Lowy, or Hilfiger. I can't repeat it. Not Hindenburg. There we go. J.K. Thomas gets it with who is Frank Lloyd Wright. So does Alex. Oh, Higgins Niggins and Alex Camry. I think I was calling you Canny before, Alex. Just notice on the big screen, it's not Canny, it's Camry. Alrighty, and next question. Historic names. This is going to be for another generous point. I'm giving away 5 today. Yesterday I gave 3 on one question. Here we go. This is for a generous point. First person. In 2002, Christie's auctioned off his own account of his 48-day journey and his coconut cup with the date April 1789 on it? In 2002, Christie auctioned off his own account of his 48-day journey and his coconut cup with the date April 1789 on it. Yeah, there we go. Cece gets it right. CC. Yes, who is Captain William Bligh is correct. He was the person that was, it says, after he got bounced off, he was the captain that they mutinied on the Bounty. And I guess threw him into the sea. And he survived. All righty. Next, Tom Hanks and Wilson. Alex, good try, but incorrect. Good old Tom Hanks and Wilson. All right. A 3-hour tour. Alrighty. So we got Michelle Ralego, JK, and Cece all grabbing points so far tonight. Government and politics. They are the only two men voted president of the United States by the House of Representatives. I think one of them I know. The other one, I'm not too sure. Oh, no. That is incorrect. I don't know what I'm talking about. Anybody else know? I can't repeat the question, unfortunately. Yes, it's neither Ford nor Johnson. Robert and Ernie. This is quite early in the presidency, so was it not a people's vote at that point? Stacy, you're halfway there. No, it wasn't Washington and Adams. John, you're also halfway there. With funny hair, right, Denjoga? With funny curled white hair. Hamlet and Macbeth. Yeah, it's one of the first two presidents, but not Washington. There we go. John finally gets it with who are John Quincy Adams and Thomas Jefferson. There we go. All right. John, Stacy, JK. All getting it. All right. Animal songs. What time do we have here? Go for a few more minutes. The title of this hit from 1933 Disney Silly Symphony inspired a Tony-winning 1962 drama and an Oscar-nominated 1966 film. Animal songs. It's not Fantasia, though everybody thinks it is. No, it's animal songs. So there's no, I mean, Fantasia has characters, but not necessarily animals. It's not Zippity Doo Dah or What's Up Dog or the Bird Song. It's not Fantasia. The Jungle Book is getting closer, but no. It might be a song that, I don't know, little about. Does that help anybody? Caldinator, where have you been? Nice to see you. No, not Dumbo. What is lag? What is Bermuda? I said Little Red Riding Hood. Does nobody know? Do I not know who the Little Red Riding Hood is? It would be a song that she might sing. No, not Peter and the Wall. Who Let the Dogs Out? No, it's not Who Let the Dogs Out. We've had good numbers on Reddit though. Alrighty, Stacy. There we go. Here, Finn, finally getting it. It is Who's Afraid of the Big Bad Wolf? That is Little Red Riding Hood, right? I assume. Could be from something else though, with a big bad wolf. Alrighty. World Money 2005. The U.S. sports figure born 1940 became the only living person ever on the Scottish note besides the Queen and her mum. Really? Why would that be U.S. sports figure? World Money 2000. This U.S. sports figure born 1940 became the only living person ever on a Scottish note besides the Queen and her mum. Living in 2005. So it can't be something. Oh, really? Wow. I wonder why. Engine, not spelled correctly, but what do you call it? Sounds correct. It was a homophone. It is Who is Jack Nicholas, which is what you homophobically wrote there. Homophobically? No, homophone. Homophobically. How do you say that? Homophone. Homophomically. No, I was trying to say homophomically, I think. Except homophonically. Anyways, Jack Nicholas. Except it came out homophobically. Alrighty, next. Don't get too cute there, Mike. Just read them like you see them. Don't do too much commentary. Alrighty. Governors, maybe I need to wrap this up. It's 11:02. All right. This is going to be, yeah, there's nothing wrong with the word homophobic. It just was completely not the word I was trying to say. All righty. Governors. This is going to be for a generous point. Again, first person. Denjoga, not using your die here. I haven't lost. I've got the whole bag here, right here. Look, whole bag of all the dice. But first person. All right. Governor of adjacent states. These two ex-prosecutors are also adjacent on an alphabetical list of governors. This is from 2015. You got to know your governors. Jeez, this is a hard one. Cece. Sounds nice. Here we go. Governors of adjacent states. These two ex-prosecutors are also adjacent on the alphabetical list of governors. This is back in 2015. So in other words, they're next to each other by states and next to each other alphabetically. Como and Christie. Oh, that's an interesting guess, actually. And it is correct. Stacy has got it going on. I should stop with that song. Stacy. Let's get your last name there. Is it French? Looks French. Stacy. Yes. Good job. Alrighty. So Michelle. Oh, don't go anywhere, guys. I usually do this right here. Go join me on if you're on Reddit or YouTube. and want to support the channel, go to YouTube and sign up for my news channel, which is Generous Travelers. So if you enjoy travel in any way, you should go join me there. I muchly appreciate 20 people already. You guys are awesome. Michelle, Ralego, JK, CC, and Stacy. Go subscribe. I could use a few subscribers. I've created a subreddit r/generous travelers, but first off, let's get the YouTube channel filled up and then we'll go from there. Thank you, JK, and others who have subscribed. And if you haven't, go subscribe. I appreciate it. Reddit, YouTube, you guys are awesome. And we will see you tomorrow, 10 p.m. No more 8 a.m. I'm done. It's over. 10 p.m. every night. We're doing more trivia. It may change in February. We'll see. All right. Enjoy the pool, CC. See you, Reddit, and see you, YouTube. Bye now.